This is the IFF TV podcast.
Tony, far away.
How are you doing, Gio?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good, good. And you obviously are doing very well with the way you're playing this season and the way you're scoring goals. Is there anything in particular that you put that down to?
Obviously, it's a change of position. Gone from right wing back role to a more forward role for the team. That's pretty much it. I think obviously as well the belief in the manager, trusting me as a striker because I'm not a natural born striker. I've played winger all my life, and to leave players like Georgie Kelly and Tom Leaves out to play me up top, it just obviously shows the belief in me.
Obviously, you had played further forward for Ireland as well. Do you think that came into your manager's thinking?
Yeah, I think since I've been here and playing the more forward role, I think that's helped him make his decision, and just being here and getting that experience in a higher forward role, and I think taking that to pre-season, I think as well I'm working on it, and I'm trying to learn to be more focal point for the team and be that outlet for the team. So I'm hoping I'll continue to chip in with some goals for the team and keep us up where we want to be.
And have you found a change in style and a change in standards? Has it been much more difficult?
I think what I've noticed in the championship, the teams are more organised. I think a lot more teams are more brave. A lot of teams play out. I think as individuals, I think my teammates and myself, I think we're capable of the league, and we knew that when we got promoted. I think there's not much difference in terms of personnel, but I think as a structure, as teams are more compact and more brave on the ball.
What are you hoping for these couple of games, Scotland and Armenia?
Well, I'm hoping for 6 points. Most importantly, I think we just need to, I think we want to rectify the Armenia result because it was a frustrating away day. And just display what we displayed in the Aviva against Scotland, and hopefully, we get the 6 points and leave the rest of the football in God's. Thank you.
John Fallon, please.
Hey, Chio. Like the last time you were in the championship, it was very injury disrupted.
Yeah.
Didn't really get going. Did you feel going back to that level after having a really good season last year that you started to have to prove yourself at this level?
Yeah, you always have to prove yourself. Even after that year of injury going to League One, I think I needed to prove myself because we had a very good squad, and obviously I had to play a year right wing back to show to my manager that I'm capable of chipping in, contributing to the team, and coming to championship. I knew what I had to do. I think I'm improving now, and I'm doing more off ball activity to make sure I stay healthy throughout the year. So I know how much it means to me and my teammates to be in this position we're in, and I've always strived to be better, and I want to test myself in the higher leagues. So I need to make sure I can show what I want to do this year.
Do you see yourself staying in that position? I know it's your preference, but it's a bit of a...
Well, if I continue to chip in with goals, I'm sure that the manager, I will keep that. It will help the manager make that decision. But I hope to play that position. I really enjoy up higher in the pitch, and I think my teammates like me there. I can be that outlet for them. For under pressure, and I enjoy going in behind, and I enjoy running at defenders, especially towards goals. So that's where I want to be.
Damien, please.
Hi, Chio. You've had such a good start to your international career. You've become one of the flag bearers of Stephen's team. Do you feel the weight of expectation, or is that something you're happy to bear?
Well, firstly, I am happy to bear, but when you come to international level, no one's guaranteed positions. You have to fight, every day of your life to get a position in this team, and you see players come and go, and I'm quite fortunate I've been called the times I've been called, and that's why you come here, and I enjoy the occasion. I see the kind of players we have here, and I'm trying to learn off them to take it back to my club. But when I come here, I try to work twice as hard to get a jersey, to even be in the squad first of all. So I know what it takes, and that's why I continue. But I'm quite blessed. The coaches, they continue to feed information in me, to me to help me improve my game. So that's what I'm going to do.
Paul ahead, please.
Chiedozie, just wondering, during the summer there was a fair bit of speculation about your future at Rotherham.
Yeah.
How close did you come to possibly leaving there, or?
I'll be honest with you, not close at all. I think the club wanted to keep me, and they made it clear. The manager sat me down and said, "Chi, I want to keep you," and I was happy where I was, and I was playing I was getting the opportunity every week. That's what I want to do. I want to be playing football. I've been in a position where, before I've been at Brentford, I wasn't playing, so I wanted to make sure that this decision, is right for me and right for my family. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't really as close, but I didn't let that distract me.
And the fact that windows are closed and what have you, that gives you that clear focus now.
Yeah. I was focused from day one anyway. When I had a meeting with the manager, and he expressed how much he wants to keep me and what I can do for this team and the position I'll play. And I said I was happy to stay. Obviously, if it was something that came in that both the club and I was happy and my family were happy, obviously we have to consider it. But nothing came.
And just lastly for me, is there any talk on new contracts or?
I'm gonna be honest with you. There is no talk yet. I think the club, they haven't really come to me with something that bit of talk. But I've said to them, I want to push. I want to push for the next step, and they know my desire is to push. So we don't know. We see how it pans out. But the main focus, I think they're more than happy to to see how the season goes, and hopefully I can contribute.
Yeah, Lorraine, please.
Hi, Gio. You probably ever want to make amends for Armenia. I'm just wondering, your international career was such an upward trajectory, and that was probably the first blip. And between that, Ukraine, and then maybe not starting, how did you kind of deal with that disappointment when you've been such impressive away? I've stayed relaxed really. I try not to get too high when things are going well, and try not to get too low when things are going badly. So these things are going to happen, but I think the people I have around me is quite good. I think not starting against Scotland, the boys got the result, and that's the main that's the most important thing. And to watch it from the sidelines, and to watch the clips and see what like players like Michael were doing different than I would have done different. To see we can learn from each other, and we're all here to to achieve one goal, to win games. So it doesn't really matter who's on the pitch. Obviously, you push to be on the pitch, but once you get the result, it's always good for everybody.
Gavin Kuhn.
Hi, Chio.
Hi.
I was just going to ask, in what ways have you improved as a player since you became a regular at international level?
I think the decision making. I feel like when I look at my clips from League One and come in here since I've been here, my decision making, I've been patient. I think when you're playing in League One, I'm always running towards ball, and I think at this level, you learn to trust your teammates around you, and to just trust that the ball's going to come to you. I think they're the big steps. Physically, I feel like I've improved physically. I put some kilos on, some lean mass, so I've become more powerful. But I think the most important thing is decision making, and that's the separates the best players from the really good players, and just that split decision. And so I'm just trying to improve in that.
Ed Leahy, please.
Gio, how you doing? Look, just you're talking about your attitude to the game and your aspiration to play at the highest level, and just the way you've been speaking about wanting to prove yourself with Rotherham, and then also wanting to prove yourself again in the higher level of football. Well, we're not looking for transfers and just focusing on your football. Do you think that is what has really helped you to make those steps, and it will also make you a much more attractive purchase if another club does want to come in for you, but as a bonus? Yeah,
I get it. You could say that. I think it's the drive I have. I'm sure no player in this building wants to just stay where they are. Everyone's pushing for the next level, like every other player is. So that's how I focus. I want to go to the next level, and when I come here, this is highest level international football. So when I come here and I see players that played in the Premier League, are in the Premier League, I try to learn off them, because that's the destination I want to be in. So that's just the ambition I have. I think it does make it easier when you have good people around you. I think the coaches have really helped me develop in a short period of time. I think Keith has done a lot of work with me. We do a lot of off pitch clips, and just try to improve it every day. So I think I have good people around me.
That's at club and country level.
And club and country level, yeah. And my family as well, always there for me emotionally, because I know how this industry can be. It can be overwhelming if you don't take it the right way. So as I said, I don't try to get too high when things are going well, and I'm trying to get too low when things are going bad.
Final question from Philip, please.
Gio, just when you spoke to us last year, you were heading into Wembley for a cup final.
Yeah.
And you won it.
Yeah.
That was really exciting. You got your medal. Have you played at Hampden before?
I've never played a Hampden. No.
There's another step. Like you played at Wembley, you've played Brighton, you scored Brighton.
Yeah.
You played at Wembley, you scored at Wembley.
Yes, I did.
And now Hampden. It's
Yeah.
all going the right way.
Yes, and may continue to go that way. I'm excited to go there. I'm excited for the atmosphere. I think we will bring a good crowd, but I think we need to stay focused and not let that interfere with our performance. I think we're going to go there and try to impose ourselves. Bring the game to a high intensity and see if we can get the result that we want. And
are you expecting a Scottish reaction to what happened here in June?
well, if we were to lose 3-0, you would expect a reaction. Anyone to lose game and not expect a reaction, obviously you need to rethink what industry you're in. But I'm sure they're gonna watch the clips and know what our strengths, and obviously we have to have other stuff in the locker as well to impose ourselves away from home.
Thanks, guys.